Joe, I've not heard the answer to this. How did you learn of Michael's passing?
Well, I learned that by some of the fans, you know. They called me and they told me that the ambulance was leaving Michael's house and looked like it was headed towards the hospital. And he said the fire truck was following the ambulance. And they said, we are following the fire truck. That's how I learned.
Wow. Did you turn the TV on right away?
No, I did not. I was trying to find out more other things, you know, by the fans and that sort of a thing.
Wow, so fans were the first to tell you?
Yes, they did. They always keep me abreast of what's going on.
How are you doing? It's 4 weeks later. Is it any easier?
Well, you know, I took it very hard, but, you know, I'm sort of a tough person myself, but I took it very hard, but I didn't let nobody know about it. Yes.
Well, by the way, we'll bring Leonard into the conversation shortly. How is Catherine coping?
Catherine is taking it very, very hard. You know, she's really, really taking it harder than I ever seen her take anything. Yes.
Yeah. Were you surprised at all at that?
Yes, of course I was surprised because, you know, it's the first time something like this ever happened to us, and the whole world suffered behind Michael's loss, you know, our loss, I put it like that. And we're all grieving about it, and still is.
How are the children doing?
Everybody's fine, thank you. Very fine.
How about Janet Jackson? You know, although she stood up for the family at the funeral, I was there at the memorial. It was a heartbreaking moment. She seemed rather shaken. How is she doing now?
Well, she's fine. You know, it happens with, you know, everybody practically, but she's got to keep on doing what she's supposed to do, and that's try to be Janet Jackson. Yes.
Jermaine said in an interview that he wished that he'd been the one to die and not Michael. As a father, how do you react to that?
Well, I can't. That's Jermaine talking, you know. And that's
but how do you feel when you hear it?
Well, that's what Jermaine thought, and maybe that's what his reaction was. But he's living, and Michael is dead, and so that's the way it is. It's not him.
Isn't it hard to accept?
Accept what, Larry?
That your son is gone.
Of course. It's very hard. It's not just me, it's so hard for the whole family and the world. Because Michael did so much for the whole world. And which he never was, the people never give him his just due with the things all the things that he has done.
Huh. Oh, we got to some of that. When little Paris spoke at the end, everyone, of course, was immensely touched and impressed. A lot of people were especially moved. How do you think she was able to do that, get up and talk in front of that crowd?
Well, she's a Jackson, you know, and that's all I can say about that at the moment. But she's got a lot of nerve, yes.
Are you saying it's in the genes?
Yeah, of course it's in the genes. Where else could it be?
Do you think these children might go into show business?
I can't get into that right now, Larry, because I just can't. But they like to watch movies and things, and they watch pit shows on TV and stuff, you know. What can I say?
I mean, down the road, if they expressed an interest, I mean, you raised a family, they all got into show business. If the grandchildren wanted to, would you encourage them?
Larry, I know where you're trying to go with that, and I don't want to
try to go anywhere. I'm asking you, would you encourage them? If
no, I'm not. I'm not encouraging them to do nothing. Not of the sort. They have to be what they are, kids at the moment, yes, and be raised properly.
So those rumors that you wanted to tour the Jackson 3
not true. That's a bunch of jive. That's a bunch. I wish I could say what I should say, but that's a bunch of bull. Yes, a bunch of bull.
Do you spend a lot of time with the grandkids?
I don't spend. I live in Las Vegas, and they live in L.A., and I go backwards and forward sometime. Yes.
Where is Michael's body?
I don't know. You have to ask somebody that knows. I don't know. All I know,
You're the father.
I was at the memorial, and where they took it from there, I have to find out. I'll let you know later, Larry.
Okay, but as the father, one would think you would have the most imminent right to know.
I do have that right, but I'm not talking about that right now.
Okay. Jermaine talked to me about seeing Michael's body and saying goodbye. Did you get a chance to say goodbye?
Yes, I said goodbye to him when he was when he was up there in front of us, you know. And I said, I'm saying goodbye to him now. But what the others say, that's what they say. Well, what I'm saying is I do feel the loss of my son, Michael Jackson, who was an international star all over the world.
But you didn't get to see the body or say anything?
No, I did not.
To the remains?
No,
Do you
I did
wish
not.
you could have?
I could have, but I wanted to see Michael. I want to remember Michael alive because I didn't want him to see him. I didn't want to see him laying up in a casket, you know.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yes.
Do you expect to be asked about burial?
Well, they could ask me.
Do you expect to be included in the decision?
Yes, I do expect a lot of things, but a lot of things you expect don't never happen.
This is exactly why we call Michael Jackson the king of pop. If it wasn't for Michael Jackson, I would never have ever performed. He's made such an impact on my life and every performer's life. Michael Jackson, I love you. We all love you. I want you to give it up for the king of pop, Michael, 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 Michael Jackson. Congratulations. Diamond Award.
I love you. I love all the fans from the bottom of my heart.